Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aniisah Kilrey, and this video is for my midterm test of media development class. And then I will explain about state, standard, and objective. The next step in the Assure model is formulating objective and standard. The students are expected to be able to obtain certain abilities and competencies from learning. In formulating learning objectives and standard, it is necessary to pay attention to basics of the right strategy, media, and media selection. A. The importance of formulating objective and standard in learning. The basis in learning assessment shows what kind of knowledge and competencies will be mastered by students. It is also become the basis for more meaningful students' learning. So, before students can prepare themselves for participation and actives in learning. There are several reasons why objectives need to be formulated in design a learning program as explained by Wina Sanjaya. As follows, the formulation of clear objectives can be used to evaluate the effectiveness of the success of the learning process. First is learning objectives can be used as a guide and guide students' learning activities. And the second, learning objectives can be helped in design learning system. The third, learning objectives can be used as a control in determining the boundaries and quality of learning. And B, learning objectives based on A, B, C, D. According to Small Dino, each formulation of this learning goal must be complete. This clarity and completeness are very helpful in determining learning models. The use of media and learning research along with the assessment in the KBM. The ABC standard formulation is evaluated as follows. A. Audience. Learners or students without characteristic. Whoever the students are, whatever their background, level of study, and prerequisite abilities should be clear and detailed. B. Behavior. Learning behavior developed in learning. The learning behavior represents competence reflected in the use of verbs. The verbs used are usually measurable and observable verbs. C. Condition. Situation, conditions, or environments that allow students to learn well. They use media and learning methods that research the part of this learning condition. This condition actually refers to concerned learning strategy terms that are applied during the teaching and learning process. D. Degree. Specific requirements or criteria that are formulated as standard design as evidence that the achievements of learning objectives and the learning process are successful. This criterion can be stated in the true percentage using words such as correct or incorrect. The time that must be met, the completeness of requirements that are considered to be able to measure the achievement of competence. There are 4 learning categories. First, cognitive domain. The cognitive domain learning involves a variety of intellectual abilities that can be classified either as verbal or visual information or as intellectual skills. Second, affective domain. In the affective domain, learning involves feelings and values. Third, motor domain skill. In the domain of motor skills, learning involves athletic, manuals, and physical skills. Fourth, interpersonal domain. Learning involves interacting with people. And then the last, C, learning objective in individual difference. Relating to the ability of individuals to complete or understand a given material. Individuals who do not have learning difficulties with those who have learning difficulties must have completeness of the material. To overcome this area's mastery learning. The speed in completing the material depends on the abilities posed by each individual. And this is all of my presentation of explain about the state standard and objectives, and I hope this will make you understand about what is the state standard and objectives. And then the last for me, I'm sorry if there's so many words that I spell in the wrong way. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.